Hi LEGO fans, and welcome to day one of my LEGO Advent Calendar door opening spectacular. Every day between now and Christmas we're opening up every door on every LEGO Advent Calendar, including LEGO City, LEGO Friends, and LEGO Star Wars. We're also going to be scoring each one of the gifts so we can find out which one has the best gift of the day, and ultimately which calendar is our festive favourite and which deserves to get coal in its stocking. Before we go ahead and open up door number one, let's take a quick look at each of these calendars. Up first is set number 60201, the LEGO City Advent Calendar. The part count is 313 pieces and this is suitable for builders aged 5 through 12. The price to part ratio is 10 cents per part or 7 pence if you live in the United Kingdom. That gives LEGO City the second highest price to part ratio. There are lots and lots of spoiler alerts on these calendars, so you're probably not going to be surprised to find out what's inside. But at least you get the satisfaction of a daily surprise or disappointment. I don't want to focus too much on the box art because it's more fun to open up the doors, but it does look like we're getting some very cool stuff in here. Minifigures are included and I believe we're going to get 5 minifigures in this set. Over on the back of the box we get a nice picture of the big red guy and a handy shopping list just in case you've not figured out what to ask him for yet. Each of the calendars has a fold down flap on the front with a playmat so you can play with the gifts inside. The 2018 LEGO City Advent Calendar seems to be a good improvement over last year. The price point is exactly the same at $30, but we're actually getting 26% more pieces this year. We're going to open up door number one in just a moment, but first let's take a look at the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar. Yes, it's set number 75213, the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar. This is so popular LEGO have to charge $10 more, but I'm sure it's worth it. We've got 307 pieces and this is suitable for builders aged 6 through 14. At 13 cents or 8 Great British pence, this is the most expensive price to part ratio. But we do get 5 minifigures and LEGO has very helpfully printed them all on the front because Danish people don't believe in surprises. This is the only calendar where the part count has decreased. Last year we had 309 pieces, this year it's 307, so that's a 1% reduction. But this has the broadest recommended age range at 6 to 14 years. To be honest, I think all 3 of these calendars are suitable for builders of all ages. I'm certainly going to enjoy opening them and I'm way too old for these. Over on the back of the box we get even more spoilers, including the exact door from which we're going to get a TIE fighter. The front of the calendar includes a depiction of a desert planet, and the fold-out playmat includes an ice planet scene. Bet you can't guess what's behind door number 24. At $40 US, the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar has the highest price point of the 3. So I have high expectations for door number 1, which we're going to open up in just a moment. Before we do, let's take a quick look at LEGO Friends. Back in 2017, I didn't find many nice things to say about this calendar. Apart from a mini doll and a pug wearing a party hat, it was pretty lame. But this year LEGO have really upped their game and you can feel it when you pick up the box. This year's part count is 500 pieces and it's suitable for builders aged 6 through 12. Last year LEGO gave us a measly 217 pieces, so we're actually getting 130% more LEGO elements this year. And a quick look at the box actually shows some pretty nice looking things. Spoiler alert! At 6 cents or 5 Great British pence per part, this is actually the best value of the 3 calendars. Although keep in mind there are no mini dolls or animals in this year's calendar. It looks like we're getting 24 festively themed decorations, loosely based around the 5 LEGO Friends you see on the box. Over on the back of the box we've got some really nice art showing the 5 LEGO Friends decorating a tree. We've got Mia, Olivia, Andrea or Andrea, Emma, and is that the evil one from Frozen? No, it's Stephanie! Instead of a playmat inside the cover, we've got some tween-oriented artwork. And it looks like Mia is expecting a Christmas card from someone rather special. That's quite enough of me talking, let's crack on and open some doors. Our first door is going to be from the ever popular LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar, and I've got to say this is some really nice artwork. So without further ado, let's open up door number 1 and see if we can figure out what's inside. Okay, and for day 1 we have a ship. Almost looks like a sand speeder. It might be, I will check that and we will take a look at it at the end of the video. Next we have the 313 piece LEGO City Advent Calendar, this year with 26% more elements. So let's see what we've got behind door number 1. Okay, we have... Oh, it's a space shuttle! And finally we've got day number 1 of the LEGO Friends calendar, so let's see what treasure lies within door number 1. Okay, we have a love heart Christmas decoration. There we go. We will take a look at that right now. So with our 2018 LEGO Advent Calendar door opening spectacular underway, let's take a look at the treasures we got behind door number 1. From LEGO Star Wars we got Luke Skywalker's land speeder. From LEGO City we got this small but perfectly formed space shuttle. And finally from LEGO Friends we got the largest gift of all, this heart-shaped Christmas tree decoration. Before we take a closer look, I really should explain this scoring system. Every day I'm going to award a total of 10 points to all 3 gifts. All 10 points could go to one gift or they could be spread across many gifts. And if we get something particularly bad, there's no reason why a gift shouldn't get negative points. It's my show and I make the rules. So let's take a closer look and figure out which one's the festive favourite and which one should hang its head in shame. LEGO Star Wars is off to a great start with this original trilogy land speeder. In fact, this is Luke's land speeder, I believe, and it's pretty cool. It is a micro scale build, and as you can see, it's much smaller than the 2017 Luke's land speeder, which came in set number 75173. Even though it's small, they have captured all the important detail. There's a seat for the driver and a passenger, 3 booster engines at the back, and even a couple of transparent cheese slopes for the windshield. Moving on to LEGO City, this is a cute little micro-scale build of the space shuttle. Although the boosters don't look very realistic, I do like the fact that they detach from the shuttle. And it's great that the designers managed to make a convincing looking shuttle out of only 7 LEGO elements. Here it is alongside set number 10213, Shuttle Adventures from 2010. In fact, this is just part of the set because I've left the main booster engines off. Being a fan of all things space, I think this might score rather well. And finally we've got a heart-shaped Christmas tree decoration from LEGO Friends. It's easy to see where those extra 283 elements went this year. And to give you some sense of scale, here's Shiny Darth. As Christmas decorations go, this is a pretty unremarkable thing. It has the shape of a heart, but it's just not very exciting. It looks a little bit blocky, as you'd imagine with LEGO, and the thing that really annoys me is there's no string hanging from the tree, although we do get this nice foliage piece and one of the LEGO Friends stars. What really grinds my gears is that LEGO makes an element which is perfect to hang this from a tree. This was not included with the set, but as you can see we've got a piece of string here with a stud on each end, and this would very easily snap onto this little hook thing here, and then we've got the perfect hanger. I think this is just LEGO being cheap. I think it's time to award some points. So which one of these gifts is my festive favourite, and which is only fit to be a Secret Santa gift from the Grinch? I was going to be kind to LEGO Friends this year, but this is not a great start. The heart-shaped Christmas tree decoration is a little bit boring. And because LEGO were really cheap and didn't give us a piece of string, I'm only going to give this 2 points. That means we have 8 points to share between the land speeder and the space shuttle. But I really like the original trilogy land speeder, and it's just earned the Star Wars calendar 5 points. The remaining 3 points go to the LEGO City Advent Calendar. So today's festive favourite comes from the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar, followed by LEGO City, and in last place with coal in its stocking is the LEGO Friends Advent Calendar. Did you agree with today's scores, and what did you think to the gifts? Be sure to share your feelings in the comment section below. I really hope you enjoyed today's LEGO Advent Calendar door opening video. If you didn't, it's going to be a long 24 days. But if you did, please don't forget to leave a like down below, say hi in the comments, and subscribe for more awesome LEGO content. I'm doing this every day between now and Christmas, and I'll also be releasing my usual LEGO review videos. So thanks for joining me today, stay safe, and we'll see you on Sunday for door number 2.